Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Sovereign Crypto. Stefan here with your crypto market update. So, looking at Bitcoin chart. So let's start on the daily, just zoom out a little bit here. We had that big move off that recent low of 6,500, and since then we've had a steady daily uptrend. And we are looking for a daily higher, or excuse me, daily lower high. I don't think we're going to run straight up and past that $10,000 mark. So what we're looking for is somewhere putting in a daily lower high, a pullback, and then a push back on up for the bullish case. And right now we're still in that daily uptrend. We haven't lost it yet. And so what we do is we zoom in to the 4 hour. And we have a big support resistance area. We have a big resistance at around 9,000 and a big support around 8,500. So, I wouldn't be surprised if we chop around in this area for a little bit longer. What would be great to see is if we get just a steady grind up to push above that $9,000 mark. That would be a pretty cool little move, I think. If we just the buyers just slowly start pushing that in. But in the bear case, we may draw back and look for that daily lower high, or excuse me, daily higher low. So we drop back and see if we get all the way back down to that $7,800 mark. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. Definitely watching the chart right now. That 55-day moving average is acting as really good support on the 4 hour. I want to show you something, guys, here on the daily. So right there we have some major moving averages right around $8,300. That is a big buy signal for me. I sold most all of my position. I scaled out on this whole move and sold the rest at around just under 9,100. And so now I'm waiting for a pullback in order to reload. First buy probably there around the $8,300 mark, and then I'll set some laddered buys all the way down to around 7,800 or so, and see how that goes. I imagine once we get that move, we'll at least get a bump up and maybe moving into a consolidation pattern. Equilibrium pattern, and then play it from there depending on what the price action looks like from there. So Ethereum USD, I want to point out something here before we go into that chart, is we have had our market cap has dropped off around $10 billion, and so everything's kind of staying the same. So with Bitcoin staying the same and the market cap dropping, means some liquidity is getting pulled out of the altcoins. We've noticed the Bitcoin dominance tick back up just a little bit. So a lot of people are talking about alt season. Is it alt season? We had Bitcoin SV go 100%, Dash go, 60, 70%, Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Gold make some big moves. People were thinking that it was alt season, and since then we really haven't done much since then. So, we'll have to just watch those numbers and see where that goes. What we want to see for alt season, we want to see the Bitcoin dominance drop precipitously. So it'd be great to see it come back down in that 45% mark, somewhere in there, and the market cap increase. So paying attention to those very closely. So Ethereum, so again, we had a big move up, and now we are looking for our daily lower high, wherever that may be. We had that big move up. Possibly we have formed. So now what we're going to look for is a loss of the 4 hour uptrend. So we go into the 4 hour. We still have that 4 hour uptrend. We had a higher high, a lower high. And then now if we break down below that, then it'll looks like we're putting in our daily lower high, and we'll be moving down depending on where that goes. Or we may make another push up. But watching this very closely, that mark at around 160, if we do lose that 160 mark, then we're looking at consolidation. So XTZ, USD, I've been watching this quite a bit. I made a pretty good trade off of the bottom. I almost caught the bottom here. I started scaling in around $1.30 mark or so, and scaled all the way down to about $1.25. And I've been writing this up. I will depending on where we go, I think we're gonna obviously put in, not obviously, we're gonna be putting in a daily lower high, and then a pullback. So I'm going to be watching that 4-hour higher low. Once we break that 4-hour trend, that's when I'll cut out of my position. So basically I'm just doing a trailing stop on this trade. So if we break that $1.50 mark or so on Bitfinex, then I will cut out of my trade and look for a to re-enter on a daily higher low. So Dash USD, again, we saw a big move, and so this was a good opportunity for a trade after we saw a huge move up. Tagged that 55-day moving average right around $93, and then from there we saw a pretty good move, about 20% move or so from the low to the high. So that would have been a good little trade. Out of it for now, and just kind of seeing what happens, see how these equilibrium patterns play out, and how the Bitcoin dominance plays out, and how the market cap plays out. So you guys have any questions? If you want me to do any other updates for anything else, let me know. Right now I am macro bullish for Bitcoin, and even midterm bullish Bitcoin, but I think we're going to have a pullback to at least around the $8,200 mark, maybe $7,800 mark. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Drop your comments in the bottom if you want me to look over any other ones. Also, I'm starting a Discord group where I'm going to be giving live trades, my live trades. So if you want to be part of that, please drop a comment and I'll send you the link. Cool guys. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.